Thank you for visiting the Coin Lady channel again. You may recall that video that went viral a little while ago. Around the summer of 2023, this will be available. And the shorts were X shorts. And David Schwartz was involved. The simultaneous existence of two global reserve currencies was also on the agenda. If going with no boss results in a successful situation, with a decentralized currency that makes a lot of Bitcoin investors rich, I don't think they'll regard that as a major drawback. Listen. Why would they allow you to become rich off of XRP? That has been the general perception for a long time in this space. So, that was the big picture. Now I want to know, how many of you think XRP will lead to real wealth? This point is brought quite frequently, in my opinion. Right now, lots of individuals in the comments seem to be expecting that hundreds of millions of people have XRP in their possession. You guys, the total number of XRP wallets is still below 5 million. In total, how many XRP wallets have 2345 unique addresses? What percentage of the wallets have exactly one XRP coin? How many wallets are only linked to their most fundamental features? For instance, consider a wallet that has changed its name recently. In this case, I'd estimate that half of the wallets in the 5 million range are completely useless. I say this because it's not about making a ton of money for a bunch of individuals. It remains an incredibly tiny fraction. Regardless, though, isn't it? The most important point I've been making about XRP is the potential utility of a decentralized, non-controllable money that could serve as a bridge between different types of currencies. In that light, when we examine XRP, and my main point in discussing the reserve currency status has always been this, with fast settlement realized in, why do we need a reserve currency? Are you saying that reserve currency is unnecessary? Do we really need one? It is in this context that CBDCs are considered, along with the CBDC's pivotal aspect. But pay special attention to this video once more, because we're going to discuss some fresh news that has just come to light during the entire film. The fact that it is emanating from such illustrious individuals further adds to its importance. I mean, it's totally possible for two world reserve currencies to exist at the same time. I believe that is possible, and I do. The idea that many countries have had enough of using the dollar as their reserve currency is, in my opinion, pretty reasonable. Additionally, I believe that many establishments are open to exploring alternative options. Also, I don't think one of my scenarios will come out soon. I just don't worry about it anymore. One of my more fantastical ideas for a digital asset's potential success is that other currencies will replace the US dollar as the world's reserve currency after nations come to terms with the fact that the dollar won't remain so for all time. When we first began selling software to financial institutions, many of them questioned why they should use our product when they could simply use one that the banks themselves had developed. What they failed to notice is that there are only about 10 banks in the entire country. Companies like JP Morgan Chase, Deutsche Bank, HSBC, and Credit Suisse seem like they might be the ones to construct a system that the whole world could rely on. The other 6,000 smaller banks see those as their most formidable rivals. They despise such entities so much that they wouldn't dare employ their own system, which would unfairly benefit their most formidable rivals. In my opinion, this could happen to other countries as well. Just as the US dollar has helped the US economy grow, albeit unfairly, by leaps and bounds over the years, every country would love to have its currency serve as the world's reserve currency. I'd venture to suggest that, with the possible exception of the European Union and Russia, no other countries could pull it off as effectively as the United States. However, in all candor, the majority of nations are aware that they will not be the ones to issue a new global reserve currency. Therefore, they may actually favor an uncontrollable currency over one that is governed by their main geopolitical adversaries. That, then, is the most ideal situation in which I can envision many digital assets succeeding. When these nations realize that the US dollar can't last forever, they decide that it won't be their currency. That's because nobody wants to use the US dollar nowadays. No one in the European Union wants the EU to supplant the US currency, does he or she? Russia isn't interested in seeing the ruble supplant the dollar. No country wants the yuan to supplant the dollar more than China. Instead of allowing their most formidable geopolitical adversary to govern their money, maybe they could agree on a system that no one could manage. Therefore, in my opinion, that is the most probable outcome if you wish to achieve success. The video ends there. I would greatly appreciate it if you could subscribe to my channel and give it a like. Muchas gracias, depart.